Yes, people, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Saeed TV. We are here for...
We're prepping everything.
That's it, man. I got my dates, man. I got my dates.
The scran.
The scran.
Ready to go.
Man. We're here, man. We're here. Big up to everyone locked in. Straightjacket podcast 322, man. We're here with Nuruddin. It's a grey day in Manchester. Very grey. But yeah, man, Ramadan Mubarak to you, man. How are you, man?
Yeah, apologies for being a bit late, people. Saeed's asking me if I was asleep. Yo, we did a full day's work, man. Full day's work. Full day's work, lads. None of that. Full day's work.
You know, I went to today, man. I went to Red Sea Barbers today, you know.
Yeah, go on. Big up Red Sea.
I know, but I thought, you know what, man? These Eritreans don't know about football, innit? You know what I mean? They probably don't know who I am and that. I just low-key went in because my other barbers, he's on holiday, innit? And then these guys were just talking about United, man. Yo, what's going on, United, man? As if I know the, you know, when United are back, man, they were like, Nuruddin's always in here, man, talking about United. I was like, yo, man, it's dark times, man. Can't even get your barber in peace. You know what I was there, but big up
the
to...
City fan in there teases me. There's got one City fan, one Chelsea fan in there.
No, I don't know that one. I don't know that one.
Yeah, they tried to wind me up. They tried to wind me up, but yeah, you know me.
Yeah,
I tell them about themselves. I tell them more about their football club than I know more about their football club than them.
Yeah. Real talk, man. But we're here. Make sure you like the video, man. That's the one thing we don't do enough on the channel, man, is hit the like button. It's free. Literally. Doesn't cost you a penny.
And it's Ramadan, you know, me and Saeed could be chilling right now, you know, chilling, like just relaxing.
We could be relaxing, no content, you know, the ones there. But we're here, man. We're here, man, people. So please check the poll. Make sure you like the video. And Nuruddin, we're here back of a exit to the FA Cup. You weren't there yesterday, were you?
No, I wasn't there. Thank God I wasn't there. Thank God.
Bro, man. Honestly, when I tell you...
When I went to extra time, I was like, good night, Vienna.
Bro,
I was almost going to call you. I was almost going to call you when they went to the second spring ball.
Big up Minna making the butt on that. You know what I'm saying? Big up Minna. You know what I mean? But nah, honestly, I felt like leaving at half time, you know. I was that close, you know, Nuruddin. I asked the chat on Twitter. I said, bro, there was no atmosphere. There was nothing. It was dead, soulless. Fulham was singing You know what I mean? Bruno, you're a rat and that. And it's, bro, they were taking a piss out of us, man. Bro, man, we're out, Nuruddin, man. The FA Cup, we're out. Like, Fulham, I said we're losing, didn't I? I said to you, we're losing.
Well, yeah, we did a preview. We did a preview.
We did a preview. We didn't know on Nerdist channel on Friday. And I said we're going out. We're losing 3-1. Okay, it wasn't 3-1, but I said we're going out, yeah. But I think for me, Onana kept us in the game. You know, I know you don't want to.
No, the second half, in the extra time and the second towards the end of the game.
Yeah. He made some good saves and whatnot.
He made two fantastic saves. He made two fantastic saves.
Yeah. But you know what? You know, people say like United, because there's a guy on Instagram saying United had the better chances, etc., and United were a better team. But I can't lie to you. I thought Fulham dominated, you know, the whole game.
No, they did. Listen, let me give you
I feel like they dominated the whole game.
Yeah, let me give you what I watched. First 10 minutes of the game, we look good.
Yeah, we look good. Yeah.
Ericsson dropping into the halfway line, you know, into our own half, picking up the ball, spreading it. The first 10 minutes, we were good. Then they came into the game. For about 15 minutes after that, the game became even. The last 15, 20 minutes, it was them. And then they scored the goal to go into halftime. We come out the second half, we did nothing for the first 25 minutes. We got back in the game, then we played for about 12, 15 minutes, Saeed. And that's all we did. And then we had a couple of counter-attacks. Then we had a couple of counter-attacks where Garnacho, his decision-making is back to what it was before. You know, we had that month where
he really pissed me off to that game.
He's back to those settings, man. He's back to just being greedy. And then when Cheeto come on, we looked different up front, but they didn't give him the ball. I counted 4, 5, 6, 7 different occasions where players could have passed the ball to him.
I know.
And you know what? Obviously, I'm fasting and I wasn't effing and blinding, but I was screaming. Let's put it that way.
Yeah. You know what? He made 3 chances for himself, you know. Fair play to him. He latched onto one. He ran into one as well because I think he deflected. Like, he made 3 chances for himself. And to be honest with you, Leno made an absolute brilliant
save
him for that goal, which was at an angle as well, you know.
But
all in all, he was one of the bright sparks in the whole game. But all in all, Nuruddin, the crowd is shouting attack. The crowd is shouting now for Højlund to press, for players to press, because they're not pressing enough. They're absolutely going mad at Onana, mate. At Nuruddin, when I told you the fan base have had enough of Onana, they've had enough.
Because this lackadaisical holding the ball. Same with Maguire. What are you doing? Get off the pitch.
Yeah.
I told you. Listen, you did not go to this. I told you it's getting toxic, isn't it?
It's getting toxic. Yeah. Without a shadow of a doubt, it's getting toxic. Without a shadow of a doubt, it's getting majorly toxic. But because you know what it is? Like, you know, I think it's getting toxic between some of us as a fan base. You know, I'm having people saying to me, yo, why are you not coming to the games? You know, I said, well, I'm not excited by this football. I said, yeah, but, you know, you've got, they won trophies last year. I said, nah, because I said, it's not always about trophies. I said, yes, a big part of football is about trophies, but it's also about enjoying and wanting to watch the football, Nuruddin, being entertained by your team and understanding that you come to see good football. That's what I said to him. You know, big up to the guy. You know, I've known him for a while, him and his dad. But, you know, we had a bit of a, you know, back and forth and that. I said, nah, man, it's all about enjoying as well. You know what I mean? You have to come in to enjoy football.
You say you walk out of that stadium being more depressed than when you walked in.
Yeah.
How's that good for mental health?
No, it's not. You know, Leslie, I know, listen, big up to her daughter, Rachel. She don't go to the games anymore because for why she got a baby. But even Leslie could come, but she's not coming anymore. And Leslie's been here for how many years? 60 years? She's been supporting United 60, 70 years. She's been going since the 80s and the 90s. So you're gonna say something about her loyalty and her support.
No.
So it's not good, man. You know what I'm saying to you? And yeah, man, we're gonna talk about this as well. Cheeto's not even in the Europa League squad. So when I put the title of the video, Europa League or bust. Yeah, man, that's the reality. But no, are you mad that Garnacho didn't take the penalty instead of like Lindelof and so forth? You know, even Cheeto could have took one as well.
No. Saeed. Listen, if they were dissuaded from taking one, to me, always penalties. When I played football, it's whoever felt confident at the time and during the game. And I never blamed anybody for missing a penalty. Never.
Yeah.
Never. If you play football and if you've had to take a penalty in a pressure situation,
Yeah.
and this is the lowest level of football I played, Saeed, the lowest.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like Saturday, Sunday league. And when I step to take a penalty, even that you feel the weight. Your feet get clammy, your hands get clammy, your feet get heavy. You just gotta like be stubborn-minded and pick a spot and keep to that. When if the keeper saves it, he saves it. But if whoever's confident, but no, I'd be angry if they wanted to take some of the penalties, but they were told no. I'd be angry. But the only one I criticized for me of yesterday was that if Euro's not injured, why are you taking Euro off for Lindelof? I didn't understand that. I didn't understand that. That's the substitution. I was like, you see my tweet on Twitter, I was like, can somebody tell me what's happening? And that's why I was gonna ring you to ask you, is Euro have injury? Is this because he can't see it on television?
I think you know what? I think Lenny Euro, I think they're just managing him, man. They're managing him. Because he's always the one that comes off. I think they're managing him, Lenny Euro. It's not an injury. It's just managing his minutes. But
Saeed, we needed him in this game. He could have played a full game.
Yeah, but then then he's out for the whole season. And then what, Nuruddin? And Maguire, you see Maguire, by the way, Maguire. He had to tell the subs to take him off. Did you not see that one?
Yeah, I saw that, yeah.
You see that one, Nuruddin? And he might be.
Actually, the one that was hurt. The one that was hurt, the lit was limping because he went into crushing tackles. Yeah, really limping.
Oh man, he was absolutely phenomenal yesterday.
Yeah,
he didn't deserve to be on the losing team. But you know what? A lot of them, even Xerxes, putting a shift in.
The
amount of running. When people say, "Oh, he don't run around," he's lazy.
Even I noticed that in the first 2 minutes of the game, sprinting to close somebody down.
Man, closing down. You know what I mean? But people say he's lazy. Get out of here, man. He's not lazy, man. I mean, he just was acclimatized to the league, and now they love him. The fan base. It's funny how life goes, isn't it? You boo him, and then next thing you know, you're thingy, man. It's like, come on, bro, give him time.
Højlund is so bad at this moment in time.
Oh my days, Højlund, man. Oh my. You know what they're doing? You know, to Højlund, they're telling him run, press.
Yeah. They don't say that around where I sit. They say something else that you can't.
Yeah, no, obviously we can't repeat it, but yeah, they say you this and that. And bro, what it is, you don't even want to press Nuruddin. Like the guy's doing back heels when he doesn't need to be. Like it's not, honestly, it's the beginning of the end for Højlund, mate. I don't think he survives, man. You can't come from that, mate. You can't come back from this, man. He don't get in the right position to shoot. I mean, that effort that came in front of him, the cross. You know what I mean? Could he have done better? It was a tight angle, to be fair. I don't blame him. But no, really, man. We're out of the FA Cup, man. How do you feel? Like, are you gutted? Do you think it's something that, you know, we could have had a chance in the FA Cup? Like, where do you sit in terms of...
There's been an opportunity, but... Listen, there's been an opportunity. Listen, check Iftar now in Manchester.
No. 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes.
Yeah. So the point I want to just check, Saeed, is that I don't think we're good enough to win it anyway, Saeed. I'm not going to lie to you. Fulham dominated.
You could say that last season. No.
Last season we were up for it, Saeed. We were up for it last season.
No, we were up for it, but you could say that last season we could have been out in certain stages and whatnot. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but there was a fight though in that cup last season. There was a fight. There was an actual fight to stay in it. You know what I mean? Like the Liverpool game for me, that's when I knew I was like, it's written. And then the names on the trophy after that in Liverpool, that was to me the game. There's always the game where you think, you know, names on the trophy.
Yeah, names on the trophy.
That Liverpool game. Because we should have been dead and buried.
Yeah.
So many times in that game, look at the chances they missed.
I know, they missed. I remember
we should have been dead and buried. Dead and buried, mate.
Yeah, we were dead and buried. No, I agree, bro. I think we were dead and buried. But you know what? This year, let's be honest, bro. We beat Leicester. We should have been out for Leicester. Let's be honest. We should have been really out at Leicester game. Right. You know what I mean? We should have been really out for Leicester game. We got away with that one. Who did we play before that? Leicester. We play another one before that, Leicester? No, that was it, innit? Third round was... Who was the third round, the FA Cup?
It wasn't a low league team. I would have remembered it was a low
third round, team. Fourth round, fifth round. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. No, Arsenal.
Arsenal.
Oh, yeah. Forgot about that one. Arsenal. Yeah. We won on penalties. So that again, Yeah, that was. To be fair, we kind of deserved to get to penalties and then ride our luck in that game. The Fulham game was a bit different, though, guys, man. I thought Sander Berge, man. Yo, Nuruddin, did you see the performance, man? Did you see the performance?
Who was he playing against, though? Let's be real.
Nah, I don't care, bro. What performance, bro?
Nah, it's a good player.
The guy controlled the game. By the way, you can eat, by the way. Bismillah.
Yeah.
Bro, well, I tell you, bro, Sander Berge performance, yeah, was outstanding, bro. I'm telling you now, guys. Sander Berge, we should have got him and what's his name? Ugarte, the same. Ugarte would be 50 million. And Sander Berge would have been 20. Apparently it was less than that. I think Fulham bought it for 19 million. 19 million, bro.
100%.
19 million.
Did you see his penalty?
Bro, not even a penalty. Look at the way he was controlling the ball.
Nah, the top corner pieces, man.
I felt like it was Carrick on the pitch at one point. I felt like Carrick was on the pitch. Now, honestly, I'm not over-gassing him, but he's a competent footballer. I'm telling you now. He's a competent footballer, bro. And we didn't have anyone in midfield. Ugarte, I don't know what's going on with him, man. He's fell off a cliff, Ugarte, mate. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with him, his overall game. We struggled to get on the ball. We had 40% possession, Nuruddin, I think, in the game.
Yeah, because we played low block. Do you not notice? We got behind the ball, played low block and counter-attacking football.
Yeah, big up Titan, man, in the building.
All these people who are saying to change it, in the past couple of games, he's changed it.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
Counter-attacking football, Saeed. That's what we've played.
Yeah, counter-attacking football. Now, you're right, bro. You're spot on. But my thing is, Nuruddin, like, what's going to change, Nuruddin, man? What's going to change? You know what I mean? Like, now, we're out now. You know what I mean? Do you feel like Amorim now, is it more under pressure for you? Because, boy, I can't lie to you, man. He got rattled yesterday, man. I don't know if you've seen it by Wayne Rooney's comments. You know what I mean? Like, yo, he got rattled yesterday, man. I'm not going to lie to you, bro. He said, yo, I'm coaching at 40 years old for Manchester United. You know what I mean? Man sent shots back. He said, yo, you're doing punditry. I used to do punditry as well. You know what I mean? For in Portugal. And then he said, yo, Wayne Rooney, yo, know your level, bro. Man's here, bro. You see what I'm trying to say? So I can't lie, bro. For the first time, I've seen him like really clap back, like, you know, like proper, like say, yo, listen, don't worry about naive. I want to win the Premier League. No. Wayne Rooney saying, how can you say Premier League when, Brandon, you're 14th? Which Wayne Rooney's got a point. But I feel like it's from above that's saying that.
But Saeed, if you look at the old statements back, he said the club wants to win the Premier League, the board. That's the ambition to get this club back. That's what he was saying. He didn't say the Premier League now, this season or next season. He didn't say that. He wasn't saying that. So I think people got a bit gassed. So I think Wayne Rooney just heard it. I don't know if he ever said it. Wayne Rooney said it.
Remember one here? He said it here. Remember Van Persie said something about 20. Something 20.
Yeah.
What did he say last time? Was it the goals or the amount of I delivered the title, 20th title or something like that? I don't know. He said something anyway. He rattled him. Yeah.
And the Solskjaer.
It felt like one of them moments, man. It felt like one of them moments. Because he was obviously just lost the final. And you know these reporters here? Bro, how quick are they, by the way? How quick are they? To find out what Wayne Rooney said on Match of the Day.
Because they would have looked at their phone in at the quote straight away. The BBC.
Oh, that's nasty, bro. Them guys are nasty. That is a next level of clickbait. You know when you say clickbait, Norden? That is something different.
They have it out for him, though. They have it out for him now. They have it out for him. It's over.
He said, you know what? Wayne Rooney said, you're a bit naive to think you're going to win the Premier League. Then he said, yo, what do you mean? That's nasty work, you know. Now, real talk, man. I listen, I don't know if this guy survives, you know, because, bro, they're out for him, you know.
Yo,
they're out for his brother, you know.
So I don't blame my guy. I blame the people, Saeed, who basically put him in this situation, bro.
Yeah, no, I agree.
And you know what? Yesterday's loss, I put it down to Ineos. Because you see the bench.
But
they bought on 5 players. We bought on 4 and with two 18-year-olds.
Well, that's why I'm going to hold you on that one. And I'm going to disagree with you. The manager could have got Sekou Kone and a couple of more youngsters. He chose not to put them on his bench. Why, Nordin?
Saeed, because they're having a day in recovery from their game.
No, Sekou Kone didn't play, did he?
Yeah, I think they played, yeah.
No, he didn't play. No, he didn't play. I don't think that was his team. He's part of the under 21s, I think, Sekou Kone.
Okay.
He's not part of the under 18s.
Okay.
So, and there's also a couple of other more players as well that he could have played that were there on the bench against Tottenham, but he refused, and he only had, I think, how many players did he have on the bench?
He had 7, and there were 2 goalkeepers.
So he had 9. So he only had 7 outfield players, bro. He could have had 9. And again, like I said to you, I'm not saying that we would have won the game, but you could have had options on the bench.
Let me show you what he had. Let's have a look at what he had. Let's have a look at what he had. Right?
Yeah, I can find it here. Yeah. He had players. By the way, we only got 200 likes, man. There's 1.1k in the building. You lot are mocking it, man. Like the video, people, man.
They're taking the piss at it.
Yeah, mods, let's push the likes, people. Let's push the likes. The super chat here from Killis says, big up men's team short Mount MIA out of the FA Cup and maybe out of Europe. Women's team United accused of trying to loan out Gacy while at brother's funeral. United's a clown show. Like the video. I couldn't believe that, Nordin, you know. When I seen that, I thought it was a fake article, you know. But it's actually a real article.
Share it. I've just shared it. So this is what we had.
There you go. That was our bench.
We had apparently there are 2 goalkeepers, H and A. Yeah. So we had Murdoch. So Murdoch and I can't say the H.
Grazik. Yeah, he's a keeper.
They're goalkeeper.
Yeah.
So he brought on everybody else. So we had 7.
Yeah. So basically 7. Yeah, he brought everyone else. You know what I mean? Look, they had 2 more than us. That's what I say to you. We had 2 more extra that we could have got from the academy.
So why did he not choose that?
That's what I'm saying to you. That for me was something that I was like, yo, you could have done that. This is where when you're in desperate.
But you don't know what's happening outside. You don't know in terms of fitness. You don't know what time their games are. Nobody knows. For me, 2 senior players should be on that bench, and it's on Ineos. They let Ineos, they let Anthony and Rashford go, and they have to understand they know more the Premier League and the league more than Amorim, Jason Wilcox, and these guys. Dodgy Dave should know he needs 2 extra bodies, mate. You know you're gonna get injuries, mate.
Yeah.
And already Rashford's come out and said, nah, there's no problem with Amorim. It was Ineos that wanted him out. And I said it from day dot, Ineos want these guys out.
Yeah.
So he throws himself under the bus and goes, yeah, it was my decision. No, it wasn't yours, man. It was the club's decision to get rid of them. You're just a first team coach, fella. Listen, wait there, I'm gonna get the spoon. Because I'm hungry, mate. I'm gonna eat my food.
Yeah, no, eat your food. No, 100%.
But listen, for me, Saeed, it was terrible, man. Honestly, it was heartbreak because I'm watching that game and I'm like, yo, these men gave extra time, played with 10 men. They gave it their all, but we're still not good enough. And that when I'm looking at Fulham's bench better than us. Fulham players are playing better than us.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's the damning thing about that. Fulham's bench. Look at the bench there they got there. They got Willian, Kearney, Diop, Jimenez, Reed, Sessegnon, Smith Rowe. You know what I mean? Compared to ours, we had 2 attackers. That was it, really. You know what I mean? It's damning, bro. It's damning. Generally, honestly, bro, it's actually damning. You know what I mean? Look at this one guy says. He goes, eat before Ratcliffe takes it away. Man said, even before Ratcliffe takes it away. But you know what, guys? It is Europa League or bust, though. But I'll be real with you, man. I don't know. I really don't know, man. I really, really don't know, man, if the Europa League were going to win it, man.
I want to get knocked out, Saeed. I got a surprise for you. I want us getting knocked out, mate.
You want us to get knocked out?
Yes.
So we don't play Champions League football next year?
Yes.
Why?
Because
you want Ineos exposed?
Exposed, fully.
Wow.
Fully.
That is crazy, man. Man said he wants us out, bro. So you're basically saying you want a season where you don't play European football, nothing. Season off. But you believe that these guys, he could coach these same players. You don't know if United are going to spend money on buying players as well. So what you're really hoping for isn't something that is going to be great anyway. You're saying we're having 1 game a week. We're having 1 game a week right now.
You want us to go to the Champions League and get embarrassed next season? I'm
not saying that, but you're saying that we can have one game a week next year, but there's no guarantee.
No, because of that. No, Saeed, all that's done.
You're
done. The hope is died.
So what is it then? You just saying?
Saeed, I want a relegation.
So what is it then?
I want a relegation, Saeed, and I want Ineos to be exposed for the frauds that they are. And the fan base, you're either bootlicking, apathy, or you're going to do something and get involved. Civil disobedience, peaceful protests. I'm going to stress.
You know what? I've said it already, though. I think we should do walkouts and we should boycott the stadium. I think we should boycott going to Old Trafford. I really do. Nobody wants to hear that, Nuruddin, man. I think, for me, we should do a walkout against Arsenal. But will the top Reds do it? I don't think they will. You know what I mean? If I'm being true down to you, I don't think we can get 20,000 people walking out of the stadium. Look at AC Milan fans yesterday. They didn't go into the stadium until, I think, was it 15 minutes? I think it was.
Right.
You know?
Or even staying in. Sit down. Everybody staying.
Sit down, yeah. Sit down, yeah. Sit
down, mate.
No, I think for me, not going to the stadium is a big thing, man. It will never happen, though. That's my thing, man.
Yeah.
I think too many people are loyal to Man United, bro. And when I say that, I say that in a way that I hope it doesn't come across like, you know what I'm saying, Lordy? Like, I'm saying that in a way that sometimes you have to do something for the betterment of, it's like you saying, right, your kid, you know, your son or your daughter, I'm not giving you this PlayStation for now, so then you can revise and you get better, you know, results in your whatever. That's what you got to be. You got to take the say, you know what, you're not going to the game, and we're gonna make sure that this has a helping hand in potentially, you know, causing a issue for the Glazers and Ineos. I think that would be good. I think that's a good idea.
That's what I'm saying to you, bro. The fans who are bootlicking need to feel the pain.
Yeah.
And the
cruel, that's the word. Cruel to be kind. That's it.
Yeah.
No, to Andrew. Listen, cruel to be kind. You have to do it.
Short-term pain for long-term gain.
Yeah. Short-term pain for long-term gain. But again, I'll be real with you, man. It's not going to happen, man. It's not going to happen. And that's the thing. As long as we keep turning up, and as we do all these peaceful protests, they're gone. They're not the norm anymore. They're not going to work anymore. I'm sorry. Peaceful protests and standing outside the stadium and shouting, I'm sorry.
That's why the sit-downs and civil disobedience, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Doing civil disobedience.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's more than a protest. It's a step up from protest.
Even the banner's too small. That banner, you know, the banner, it's a good banner, it's a good message, but it's too small. It's got to be on the whole Stratford end. But Man United is saying you can only have that on the TRA section. Maybe United have told them it can only be done in the TRA section, not on the Stratford end. Bro, this is what I'm trying to say.
Remember last time?
Hey?
When the Glazers visited, they wanted to take it away.
What? When?
Last season.
Oh, yeah, I remember last season. Yeah,
they were grabbing up. They were taking the banners from people.
Yeah. Protest will be tough to pull off due to how big commercially the club is. Too many people have traveled abroad to watch a game. Listen, I hear it, bro. But I'm sure the people who have traveled will understand where we're coming from. You know what I mean? And again, I'm not saying to people they need to do it, Nordin. I'm not saying if you've traveled abroad from Australia, from wherever, like I met a lot of people who have traveled from, even from London. I'm not saying to you do that. If you don't want to do it, don't do it. I'm not gonna judge you. I'm not gonna say anything. But I'm saying for you to do something and make a change, you have to boycott. You have to boycott. But yesterday, I see the megastore full. If I'm being honest with you, the megastore was full. So is change gonna happen if you don't make change? I don't know. I don't know. I'll be honest with you.
Be full. What I'm asked about: are you doing a sitting? Are you doing a walkout? Are you the whole Stratford and gonna empty? Because that's all he needs.
Lit, you know.
All he needs is like 20,000 people to empty. That's all he needs for the TV cameras.
Yeah.
Just get on the pitch and sit down.
Yeah.
Can you sit down on the pitch?
Yeah, can you sit down on the pitch? Yeah, you're right.
After the game.
Yeah. It's difficult, man, because right now, Nuruddin, I'll be honest with you, I am worried for Amorim's future, you know, because I don't trust this Ineos right now. You know, I really don't trust them, bro. You know what I mean? I think for me, the amount of games we've got, Nuruddin, man, I'll be real.
What they say, they don't have the money to sack him. And he might walk away.
They might do, though, man. Here's Wilson right now. Wilson, what are you saying? Take over, man. I'm gonna pray Maghrib quickly, man. Take over, Wilson.
Yeah, say no more. I'm in the game. I see. I jumped on. I was running a bit late. I was just breaking my fast. I see Laura Dean enjoying some grubs. So I said, let me jump on real quick.
Yeah, man. Big up to you, Musa.
What's happening, man?
Ramadan Kareem, brother.
Ramadan Kareem, Ramadan Mubarak. What's happening?
Yeah, man. Good, brother. Good. We're just talking about, we're saying about Amorim. I don't think they have the money to sack him. You can believe what they say.
That's what I thought about Ashworth, but these guys, anything's possible with them, Noradine, you know. They're so dodgy, anything's possible with them. Anything. I just don't know, man. I'm looking at it and I'm thinking, I thought they didn't have the money for Erik ten Hag. I thought they didn't have the money for Ashworth. It's like an ego.
They didn't have the money, Musa, but then they got what did they get? They sacked over 400 people to make the money back.
Yeah, it's like an ego thing though with them, where it's like if they got to do something that suits their agenda, they will do it. But otherwise, they won't do it. But whenever it suits their agenda, all of a sudden the money comes out. So I don't know, man. I really feel sorry for Amorim because when I was trying to tell everyone, listen, this guy needs to get backed. Because if he doesn't get back to his first window, he's not going to have the players to convince the rest of them to play his system or to play it to a high level. Like he needs a few, just maybe at least 3 of them. Like Erik ten Hag had that when he came. He found players that already knew. But you know one thing that we miss with Erik ten Hag is always that Donny van der Beek knew the madness that this guy was on and the type of player that he was. And nobody understood why Donny weren't happy that Erik actually came. Nobody could understand it. But at the same time, it's like I think Amorim's needed more than what's his name? What's his name now? No, my man in the middle of the park that came from his old squad.
Ugarte.
Yeah, Ugarte. Yeah, he needed more than Ugarte to actually make it happen. I think what he got lucky on is he found an on-form Ahmad that had no issues in playing the way he wanted him to play. Obviously, he's found his Portuguese contingent in Bruno and Dalot, but it's only Bruno really that's saving him out of the 2 Portuguese contingent. And then I think he's just needed a few more players to actually not just, prove to the rest of the team, but to just get the fan base off his back. And the fact that they didn't get him those players, I warned Saeed, I said, Saeed, you need to get him players in the January transfer window.
No, I agree. Well, you're right.
And because of that, the guy's lost his job. He's lost his job. Because you know what?
Fair, Musa, you spoke to it and you said, you know what? Just give it to Ruud to the end of the season. Let's stabilize.
Yes.
And you said that as well. A lot of people were like, let's get a new manager in right now.
We will definitely have the conversation of we've banished the season and we've let go of the season when it never needed to be let go. Had Amorim do his job, we'll never have this conversation.
I don't think that's right. I think people were more scared of Ruud being successful and then him getting the job like Oli, rather than him being better.
You know what? That is a big point.
People were more scared of Ruud actually doing well. But I think the fan base don't understand that we're not qualified. We can't afford to choose who does well and who doesn't.
But the thing is, though, Musa, knowing that the manager has an interim period, right, and then the club basing that on their decision, that is a very amateurish way of doing things. You don't want it to be.
But these guys are amateurs, though. These guys are amateurs because, look,
they are amateurs. That's what I'm saying.
There is a massive chance that Amorim does not keep his job past this summer.
No, I agree. I agree.
That is shocking. How is that possible? But how is that possible? How is that possible? The guy just came in.
It's results business. It's a results-based business.
So if that's the case and it's a results-based business, give it to Ruud. And if he proves himself,
Ruud's now seen at Leicester that he can't even manage a squad that basically to keep them up as well. Like he's struggling as well.
No, they didn't back him though. They didn't back him.
But again, you could say Amorim's not been backed, but you still have to get results.
No, but the level of player that Amorim and Ruud had and what Ruud was able to do. The thing about Ruud, he was somebody that was already there. Ruud already knew these players' psyche. He already knew what made them tick. He already knew who was good and who wasn't. And the thing was against Saeed,
size was too small.
No, but you was afraid that he would do well, and then you would have to keep him.
Yes,
so you can't be afraid of that.
Because I've seen a sample size of before. Only been a Solskjaer, did well, got the job, and then next to them wasted 3 years under him. We wasted 3 years under him.
I think Ruud's thing will be totally different. But the reality is, though, hindsight has shown us that the structure above him is flipping flimsy anyway. I was watching your show. Was it Sunday night or yesterday night when everybody's talking about Barada's not even a flipping football guy now? That's the talk.
Yeah.
I think it was your show. Man, I said he's just a money man. But when he came in, everyone told us because
he was a money man though. Let's be honest, he was a COO. He wasn't no CEO. Even when there was an interview made by Khaldun Mubarak, he didn't even mention his name.
Look at that.
So I'm starting to put these pieces together and be like, yo, how's man saying we got to win the Premier League in how many years when he was never part of the football operations?
This is reminding me of Scooby-Doo when the villain's always amongst you. You know, Shaggy.
I don't know, man.
That's not needed to be on tape talking about how if the players are not doing great, they get rid of them straight away. They give them
but that's not maybe that's kind of at a financial level that he wants to get rid of players and not be stuck with players like that. You know what I mean? I don't know. But I'm not saying he's just talking about tell me. How can Omar Barada tell us that we're gonna aim to win the league by 2028? That's red flag for me, bro. By 2028. That's a red flag, man. When I seen that news, I was like, he's moving mad, bro. 2028.
Yeah, Jarvis. To be fair, Jarvis did. Big up Jarvis. Jarvis did.
Tactical man. Big up Janet says, nobody forget it. Saeed has been gaslighted by Ran, and nothing Amorim does will be right. Top says, we ain't winning anything. Stop giving your hopes up. Stay your healing process from now on. Start your healing process from now on. And in Swiss League, we're doing big banners with message.
So listen, how many months has Amorim been here?
4 months.
In 4 months, the fan base has gone. In 4 months, the fan base has gone from this is the youngest up and coming manager. You know, he's doing bits to you know what, he's not good enough. He's never going to make it.
I agree.
Just in 4 months.
Yeah, but no, I'm not. Listen, I'm not saying I don't trust him. This for me, I hope he gets here.
I blame the people who bought him. So that's the difference between me and most of them. I can criticize his decision making and his decisions, like I did yesterday. Europa League, you're having a laugh.
Musa, hear what. My thing is, I want the manager to do well. I hope the manager's given until the summer and is allowed to buy his players. But I'm also under the understanding that Musa, if he's got a lot of big games coming up here, if he gets knocked out of the Europa League and loses majority of the games that we have, if he gets sacked, I'm not going to be emotionally going mad, Musa. Do you hear what I'm trying to say?
No,
it is what it is. But we have to still talk about the clowns up top that don't know what they're doing. They don't know who their next appointment's going to be. It could be anyone.
I saw something that said that he's got a similar losing rate as Gary Neville at Valencia. I don't know if you've seen that.
He's only won 28% of his games.
No, he had the same. He had the same amount of losses and draws and wins that got Gary Neville sacked. And when I saw that, and someone said he's got an 80%
loss rate, 80% loss rate, they're saying.
That's scary, man. That's scary to the point where even himself, this is what is so sad, but I kept on saying it, you need to back him. Because even himself says, I didn't think it would be this bad, and I get it.
That's what I'm saying. But the thing is, though, the amount of games that he's got left here, Musa, let me tell you what he's got left. Chelsea away, Man City, Arsenal, Nottingham Forest away, Brentford away, Newcastle away, Chelsea away.
Scary.
It's scary. And then West Ham and Wolves at home and Villa in the last game. These are scary games, bro. And for me, it's like, he's won, Andy, big up Andy says he's won 5 out of 16 games. That's
you know
scary,
what's mad for him, though? What's mad for him? That these scary games that he's got on the horizon are the same games that will win
relegation form, by the way.
Huh?
That's strictly relegation form, that.
That's relegation. But you see these games that he's got on the horizon, as bad as they seem, these are the exact same games he needs to keep his job.
Yeah, I know.
Because if he wins these games, or he puts up a fight and draws and wins, this will keep him his job. Because the fan base will say, okay, we see what's going on. So for me, we're like 6 points off 11th or 10th. He can for me, he still has to get top 10 side.
Nah, bro. You know what, though? To be fair, let me see.
Musa, is Ramadan gone to your head? Are you smoking?
He has to get top 10
right now. Musa, it is possible top 10, yeah?
It's possible.
We are look, Villa on 42, we're on 33.
It's possible.
It's 9 points.
Who's 10th?
You know what though? United are not winning 3 games in a row. We can't win 2 games in a row.
That's the problem. But if United was to win 2 games in a row, I'll kid you not, Saeed, we will end up being like 4 points off 10th.
Yeah.
Or 3
If United beat Arsenal, that'll be the first time we've won 2 games in a row.
And this is what we need.
But if we beat Arsenal, then you can say to yourself, right, you can build up a little bit of form. But we're not doing it. We've not. You can't. You know what it is, yeah?
Their heads are gone. Arsenal's heads are gone. This is the right time. Their heads are gone.
No. If you can't, Musa, yeah, create a pattern throughout the whole season, you can't now all of a sudden play good football now. I'm not expecting Man United to play good football now. If you've not done it in 4 months, yeah, as a Man United manager, how are you going to expect it now?
I don't have it in me for a new manager.
He's got to make sure he gets some little scammy wins, bro.
Yeah, but you guys, are you telling me you lot have got it in you for a new manager to walk through the door?
Ahmad, what add to the problems that he's got? Ahmad and Martinez getting injured.
Yeah,
massively.
Then it is. Yeah, his whole kind of his whole outlook, everything.
When he made that sub yesterday against Lindelof for Euro, I thought that he meant right. We want to get out of the cup. Want to get us out of the football cup. I thought he threw the towel in. Then he was like, "Let's get out of this."
Yeah.
No, but it's peak for him, man, because he's still thinking about Europa League. He's thinking about players not getting injured. He still needs players. Listen, Amorim has come. You know what? Amorim should have played. He should have played the chicken game. They said, "I'm not coming then. I'm not coming." Like you're not telling me now or never. I never then.
You know what? The money talks, though, Musa. Money talks, man.
But you know, but what is
status talks?
I've come to see that these guys are full of nonsense. They would have went back in for him in the summer. You know they would.
I know.
Because they're full of nonsense. They would have, because Rude would have then kept the job.
But they would have went for Xavi. They would have went for Xavi, though.
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I think Amorim goes on to win these league. He goes on to do good in the Champions League with the team that he's got.
You know what it is, though? He's also made a mistake as well. He's also regretting coming at this time as well.
Of course he is. What are you? Of course he is.
He's also regretting
it.
He
walked into a clownish football team. Clownish football club.
Yeah.
He shouldn't have.
He also wants to be the guy that fixes it as well, though. There's 2 things you got to look at.
He could have waited. Xavi, look at Xavi. They went in for Xavi and all that. He said no. Now he's going to have his job.
Yeah, 100%. I agree with you, bro. You know what I mean?
Listen, Xavi might be getting a job at the end of the season anyway. So
he done what
Amorim didn't. He done what Amorim didn't and said, you know what, guys, I'm not taking it now.
Somebody told me a crazy rumor that he's going to Arteta's walking at the end of the season and he's going there. Xavi's
yeah. No, there was a report that came out last night. Yeah,
I believe that. I thought Xavi might end up at even Spurs are ready to get rid of players, and Spurs have always picked up good managers. I don't know how they managed to do it, so don't be surprised.
They're getting a new sport director at Arsenal, so it makes sense. Big up Killy says, is that right that Man United have scored an open play goal in the first half for 18 games? Yeah, you're right. Yep.
Yeah, we're in trouble, man.
As well, man. Every time when they want to concede first, you know what I mean?
Madness.
You can't score goals, man. I don't know how many goals we've scored this season, but it isn't enough. You know what I mean?
You know what is so sad is that we overhaul this squad time and time again.
I know.
And then the new manager comes in and everyone says he can't do nothing with this squad. It's like, what the heck are we doing?
Yeah.
What are we buying?
Yeah.
But this is why, to be honest, the first time in a long time we've been linked with players, especially under Amorim. And I look at those group of players and I think, you know, any manager that comes in will be happy to have them. Whether it's Quenda, whether it's
to a point where that's a problem.
Huh?
To what point, to what stage would they be happy at, though?
That's but it'll be a good foundation because they're athletic, young, talented players. It wouldn't be like you're walking into a Luke Shaw, Mason Mount. If you walk into a club that's got like Dorgu, Oshuman, players like that, you're walking into a good foundation, and he's going for these young ballers, and we got to accept it. You got to start looking at this African Cup of Nations and seeing who's about. These guys are ready to play. People always underestimate them, but they're ready to play these kids, man. But
do you not think, though, that the whole club is toxic, though? You got, like, real... I don't know if you see really what he said yesterday about being naive. You got legends chipping in. Roy Keane the other day, he pissed off a lot of United fans yesterday about the Bruno comment. So maybe the whole club is...
telling the truth about the Bruno captaincy.
Yeah. No, talking about the fact that, you know...
Why is it pissed off?
the praise.
As much as Roy Keane wants to hype, Bruno definitely gets into a lot of teams that Roy Keane played for. You can say what you want. People go on like his numbers don't mean nothing or what he's done. Bruno, we didn't play with Bruno's better than John O'Shea and all them man there, man. Allow it, bro.
No, but that's squad. Yeah, get it, squad. Yeah, but not.
Yeah, he gets into that. Yeah, there's enough teams that when Bruno's on it, he's on it. There was a time we didn't want to accept it when flipping Lampard was putting up those numbers with Scholes, but Lampard was finishing games off. Yeah, like sometimes we get caught up with Man United, our players, brother. When you go and check their numbers, some of our legends went with flipping.
Yeah, but they weren't based on numbers, though. These guys weren't based on numbers. If you look at Giggs,
no, but that's the difference. Though what we're saying is, when you've got a squad of players that are doing the exact. Listen, you can hate Bruno, but if we had 10 Brunos, we wouldn't be in this position.
Nah,
we wouldn't. We wouldn't.
Oh, you know what it is for me though. Yeah, it's like. The problem is with Man United is that we don't need saviors, man. Like when I look at all the teams, I just want to be a team where everyone's got like a role. You get it? Like I want to become like a team, bro. Like when people say to me, Bruno, cool, yeah, Bruno gets his stats and he's decisive when he needs to be. But my thing is that this comment here, you live and die by Bruno. So Bruno's game and if he's up for it is how if Man United.
You know, one thing I learned in life, one thing I learned in life. People only come for you when you're at the top. Nobody talks about crap players. Nobody mentions, this player, because we all know he's crap. The reason we mention players like Bruno, we've mentioned Paul Pogba, Anthony Martial, because everybody knows they do have the ability. They do have the capability. And that's the reason. And Bruno is more than capable, and he's shown it. My thing is with Bruno. When Bruno came in, nobody was saying that. The problem is Bruno's been given too much freedom.
Yeah, that's the problem. Yeah, exactly. There you go.
He's been given too much, but that wasn't his fault. I'm
not gonna lie, Musa. I'm sorry. I have to push back against that. Bruno Fernandes, no team in the top whatever is playing through Bruno. Nobody's playing through Bruno alone because he's too chaotic as a footballer. He's too chaotic.
Yeah.
And then you go and do everybody else's job. No, football is a team game. Even if you think they're not that great as you,
that's on the manager.
Respect their position, and hold your position.
That's on the managers. I agree with you, but that's not on Bruno. Bruno doesn't line up and say, Bruno doesn't come to training.
I'm not going to lie to you. Listen,
no, but he don't come to training and say everybody play through me.
It's about player profiles. I do. If you gave me all the choice of all the different strikers, I would not have Alan Shearer as my main striker because Alan Shearer, the whole team had to work to set up the goal for him. I would rather have someone like Louis Saha and Wayne Rooney, Dwight York and Andy Cole, Cantona and Cole. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? I like that.
You know why I refute this situation? You know why I refute it? Because at Sporting Lisbon and at International, they don't play through Bruno and they've been successful.
That's what United problems.
That's why I refute it. It's the manager. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer set Bruno.
Sporting they did Sporting when he was there.
They don't. So he was an 8.
But look at but every manager's giving him the freedom, though. Every manager.
That's their fault.
But if every manager's doing that, what does that mean then?
Because you know why? Because he's so much better than the other teams. I remember when he turned up at United, and we was hearing from Pogba, from people that I know, he was saying Bruno's a different level. He was saying the guy is technically and he's gifted and he's a good player. But you have to hold it in. Do you think Pep Guardiola brings in Bruno at his height and just lets him do whatever he wants to do?
Again, but then would he be as effective though with Pep Guardiola?
He is though because he's effective for international.
I don't know.
I've seen Portugal have good runs, and I've seen Sporting Lisbon do well with Bruno in the same team. Of course, he can be effective.
Portugal, what they've done? Have they won anything with Bruno?
No, but they've gone into the latter stages of the competitions with Bruno, and they're doing well. And he's scoring goals. He's putting balls on the 10 pence for people.
I'm not gonna talk about Bruno. Like Bruno doesn't even need to. Like we don't even need to put pressure on Bruno.
No, I just feel like it's not Bruno.
Højlund, the guy that you've been gassing up, what's he doing?
I don't gas Højlund.
No, hold on a minute. No. Forget Bruno, for a second. Talk about the guy last week. You and Nuri
wants me to get rinsed in the chat.
Do you take that back now?
I believe he can still be developed. I don't think that he can't be developed. God. I just don't think
he cannot be developed, bro. He cannot be developed, brother. He can't. Please. Yahi.
I don't know what to say.
Yahi, please.
You just want the chat to roast me. The chat already said I'm concussed.
No.
He's concussed, man.
I'm sorry, Saeed.
No.
Two things can be right at the same time.
Big up to Shaw Burrow, man. Thank you for the donation, bro. Big up to you, man. No.
Saeed. Two things can be true. Highland's a young striker that can be developed and hopefully.
I said I need to answer for my crime.
Let me finish. At this moment in time, he's crap. At this moment of time, he's crap.
No, it's not at this moment. He's been crap.
No.
He's been crap.
No.
He's just scored a few goals to mask it.
Nah, that's not true.
That's what these guys
do. You know what it is, though? Do you know what it is? I went back
here.
I went back and I watched these goals at Atalanta, and they're the exact same goals he scored for Man United. So the question I'm asking is, if that's the type of player that he is, what the heck were we thinking playing that type of money? Because I keep on saying, you get Højlund in for 25, 30 million, and 18, you're not having this conversation. If we pay Zertsky money for him and he scores 16 goals, he's the top goal scorer in the Champions League in the group stages, you're thinking, hold on, what's going on here? Because you paid 30 million for him. The problem is, man, we went and paid a ticket. We went and paid a ticket.
The same player. Yesterday, wallahi, Musa, let me tell you something. Yesterday, they had enough of him, the Old Trafford crowd. They were finished with him. They said, Joe, you're not pressing, you're not doing anything. His touch was awful. Brother, he does not do anything good for the team. He's occupying space. He's taking over Cheeto's position. Give Cheeto the land, Cheeto the chances, bro. I'm telling you, you know what we do? You see how young players at Barcelona, they learn in tough times when Real Madrid were winning stuff. They found this gem. They said, you know what? The season's done, let's just go build this gem. Give Cheeto now the run-up, to the end of the season. The next season, you know what? Next season, you know what? Rah. Cheeto's already one step ahead. What's going on?
I agree with that.
He already knows the league.
Saeed,
he knows the league.
I'm saying, let me say to that. We'll start. Saeed, Højlund, his form is that bad. He needs to be dropped.
Needs to be dropped. And then we can go from wherever we want to go to, Musa, You take it. What
I said is this. Look, I said from the beginning, because I never wanted this guy, and I said there's no way a 20-year-old, 21, 22 should be leading the line at Man United with no one.
You have to be phenomenal. You have to
be phenomenal. And he was never that. He was never that. I just know, it's like you, Saeed. If I tell you to go to the shop, analogies come in, and to bring me a Twix, and I know the Twix costs 25p, 30 pence, and you come back and say you spent a £5 for it, it's still a Twix. It's not going to be no phenomenal chocolate. It's still a Twix. It's not my fault you spent a £5.
He ain't that. Listen, he ain't that Congolese or he ain't that.
that
beautiful chocolate. It ain't that.
It's not that. It's just a standard one. Yeah,
it's not that Ivory Coast. That Ivory Coast chocolate. It's not.
No, it's not that. So it is what it is. So what can I do with it, Saeed? You want me to get angry because of his price tag. But we know this.
No. I'm just saying. You're saying to me we can develop him and he's going to be developed.
No. That's what you're telling me. No, I'm saying that he should have been developed and shouldn't have been leading the line. So development means he should have had more minutes.
Yeah, but you've been bought for 70 million. There ain't no time for development.
Whose fault is that?
Listen, we don't have time.
No, Saeed.
Saeed, that's like you telling me. That's like. Go on.
Saeed, honestly, I'm sorry, but that is just pathetic.
I'm telling you.
Just said.
I'm sorry.
That's pathetic.
This is why I said to him, Noradin.
Raise the standards.
That's why I said to him, Noradin. Yeah, that's why I said to him, Noradin. Because if you buy the chocolate for a tenner and it's only worth flipping £2, and then you telling me it's not my fault, I paid the tenner for it, it has to taste good. It doesn't taste good, mate. I told you what the price is.
We don't have time, man. We don't have time anymore. There ain't no time for development anymore. That's why we're saying the striker position, you have to be very careful.
So Zertsky at 30 million at that price, he's not allowed to get developed.
No. Zertsky.
He should be getting developed at that price. Zertsky should be having less minutes.
He has the quality. He has the fundamentals. There isn't nothing to develop with Zertsky. What's there to develop with Zertsky?
Facts.
Not give the ball away. Yesterday he gave the ball away, so he was horrendous.
No, Nuruddin. Zertsky.
How many times he gave the ball away yesterday?
What are you talking about?
Saeed, you don't know what? Saeed, his challenges, the amount of times he worked hard yesterday, but he was
okay. You can have an off day, but I'm talking about the development of Xerxes compared to Højlund. One is 22, one is 23. But the stark difference of Xerxes and Højlund is glaring to see.
Yeah, I can see that. I can
Xerxes
see.
can link up play. Xerxes can.
I can see to that. Yeah. You know what he's so saying? I can see to that. Yeah, but what Xerxes doing now at Man United is what we saw him doing at his other club. And what Højlund's doing now at Man United is what we saw him doing at his other club. So why the heck did we pay 70 million? Going back and watch his goals for Atalanta, they're the exact same copy of goals that he scored for Man United. So he's always been this type of player. So what were we doing spending 70 million?
SUG signing, that's why. It was an SUG signing.
This is why I'm not going to get angry at him, Saeed. I can't get angry at a player.
I'm not getting angry at him. I'm just saying, I'm letting people know that he ain't good enough.
I swear to God, in the stadium, they want to fry him. They want to cook him, bro.
So you don't think that Højlund will ever be a 1 in 3 striker?
Yeah.
Because that's what I think he is. I think he's a 1 in 3. Yeah, that's why I see it. He's a 1 in 3.
Højlund's a 1 in 3?
Yeah. That's about 15 goals a season. That's about 15. He scored 10.
What's that? What's that, brother?
Listen,
1 in 3 is wild.
You don't get involved in that. You might get in trouble playing my guy. My guy's banned.
Oh yeah, they banned him from the UK. But listen, Saeed.
Don't listen to the media, man, Lord.
But listen, Saeed, he's already scored 10 in his first season.
Brother, he got 10 by he got 1. He came 1 in 23. I think he was out, and then he scored whatever. And then he went
but 5 more, and he's 1 in 3 in his first season. I think he's 1 in 3, and I don't think 1 in 3 is flipping.
That's how good 1 in 3 is.
No, it's not. It's about 15 goals a season. It's not that deep, Saeed. I don't think that's great. I think that's standard.
He's now got 1 in 3 months. Shout out to Andy. 1 in 3 months. His last goal was against Forest in December.
But you know what it is? You know what it is, though, Saeed? The problem is the problem is. The problem is when you're a 1 in 3 striker, you have to have a lot of other good attributes like holding up the ball.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
And he hasn't got that, so he will be a bad 1 in 3. But he's still going to be a 1 in 3.
Let me big up Musa. Say you need to hustle for the take on Onana. We're gonna get onto Onana as well. You want the impossible. Look at what we have. We are
had a good game yesterday, man. I'm not having that.
3 years of no hope. Expectation to be too high for fans. Amorim needs a summer. Now there was some news on Onana today.
He had a good game yesterday. I don't care what anyone says to me.
I agree.
There was a shot that he saved from Session, and it was the exact same shot Nuruddin says he can't save. Them close ones to the body.
No, it was a stretch. Both of them were stretched.
Now there was another one, the close one on his bottom left against Session, and it came close to the body. The stretches were good, but there was another one, and I said, you know what? These are the ones that he normally lets, like they're too close for him to get down. He done well yesterday, man.
Yeah. It says here, Onana is ready to fight for his Manchester United future and has no intention of leaving in the summer.
Listen,
you think he's leaving on that contract, mate?
You think he's leaving when he hears people? He hears all these African players are coming. He knows things are going on. He said he's not involved unless Amorim goes. If Amorim goes, then I can see him leaving. But if Amorim stays, he ain't going nowhere.
Yep. So listen,
justice. He needs to go, mate.
Someone showed a compilation when we had Romero and De Gea. We had 2 big. What happened to Romero? How come we let him go so early?
He's in River playing it or somewhere in Argentina. He's in Argentina. He's about 36, 35, 36.
Romero was actually a good goalkeeper, you know.
You know what it is for me? Even when he's diving, he's still slow to the ground, Lord. It's like, it's still not there for me, man. And even the penalty saves.
He's a break dancer. We got a break dancer or something.
Bro, I'm telling you now.
Break dancer, mate.
Nah, it's crazy, but I swear down, bro. For me, the keepers that are out there in Europe, I want that little keeper, man, Chevalier. That's the one I want for me. But
he's a good player.
Again, you know what I mean? I don't know. There's not many good keepers out there, bro.
There's a Spanish one that we were linked to. Is that the same one?
Mike Maignan.
No, we was linked to a Spanish one the other day. It's meant to be the new De Gea or something.
Dude, De Gea. Which one's that one, guys?
It was some Spanish keeper that we were linked to a couple of days ago.
Yeah, chat. Let us know, chat, man. I don't know this one here.
Spain.
Yeah, but apparently, What about this one here, the Zion Sikuski? Remember that brother?
Nah, he's another Onana, but he's just half Japanese. That's what it is. He's another Onana, but he's half Japanese. We're going to be in trouble with him.
Nah, that's crazy.
If you ain't feeling Onana, you're not feeling him.
Apparently this guy's a good keeper, you know. He's got some good, like,
That's what they said about Onana. He's a good goalkeeper. Listen, I've seen him. If you have him and Onana, you lot are gonna.
What about the older generation? Like, would you go back to like an older gen, like Black or something like that?
100%.
You know, go back to the old school ones.
100%. That's a solid pair of hands. Who's the one at Madrid that came out of retirement or somewhere like that? One of them. Who have they got there? There's a keeper that I see that's come out of retirement. Is he at Madrid or somewhere else? What club is he at?
Costa, that's Lourdes' guy, but I don't know, man. After that Europa League, man, I don't know. I think he's going to Real Madrid. Sorry, not Real Madrid, thingy. Lunin, you got Lunin from Real Madrid, the former keeper. Oh, Keylor Navas, you're talking about. Keylor Navas.
Yeah,
I don't know, bro, man. I don't know,
man. Sometimes, Saeed, you just need
the way he was treated at Madrid, the way Madrid treated that goalkeeper, it's so
disrespectful. It's nasty.
Sometimes you just need a solid, good pair of hands to stabilize the defense. He's not going to be there forever. It could just be like a 2-year stopgap, but it's a solid pair. Why you get someone else in? Look at Edwin van der Sar. How old was van der Sar when we got him in?
Yeah, Hermansen as well. Leicester keeper. He's all right, but again, he's nothing.
No, that's not special now, mate.
Not special yet.
I tell you who was good, who I rated, Saeed. The Luton goalkeeper from last season when they were in the Prem, he was really good.
And where are they now? Where are they now? I think they're bottom of the championship.
No, but they got relegated because they haven't got the quality, Saeed.
But I tell you for free, Man United is peppered FC. Onana's never held this much shots in his life. So when you come to this club, you hold a different level amount of shots. And this is why I say he's in problems. And any keeper that comes to United, what people forget is that David De Gea got immune to it. He got immune to knowing that at the start of the season, I'm holding bare shots. And this is why he was on job. But to just come in as a keeper from a club that's got a good defense, you're hardly getting shots on goal, it's like you're getting 4 balls shot at you at the same time. Onana's all over the place.
Onana. Right now, he told the fan base to calm down yesterday. He told him, yo, shut up, man, basically.
Yeah, I like Onana.
I couldn't believe it, bro. But once he clapped back, he said, yo, shut up, you, man. I'll do what I want to do. Like, he don't really give a damn, you know. I'll be honest with you about what the fan base have had enough of him wasting time. I thought it was me and Leslie just shouting that, you know, hurry up, hurry up. But the fan base have had enough, bro. The Stratford End already. It's
toxic, bro. It's toxic.
It's toxic. That's why I say, hurry up. Check it out. Even though Onana's got a point, though. No one's making moves. Nobody's really wanted to get the ball. Like, I see Bruno Fernandes yesterday, turn his back on Onana when he was meant to receive the ball. Literally, Onana was like, yo, but he's not a 6. I get it, though. Like, Bruno's not the person to get the ball and receive it and then do whatever he needs to do. He's not the
Bruno knows the fan base will switch on me because if it comes to me, it's
there you go. Straight. I know. So everyone is trying. There you go. Maguire don't want it.
Maguire is the biggest problem in that defense. I can't believe he's still there, that guy, man. He just cannot handle the type of...
The manager likes him, man. The manager likes him, bro. You get me? Even Garnacho, guys. We've got to talk about Garnacho as well, man.
Oh, my God. Let's not talk about that, man. He's back to headless chicken, mate.
Garnacho, bro.
People said he changed the game.
You know, I told you. What if what if we don't have the opportunity to sell him in the summer?
What's the point of running if the decision-making is crap, Musa?
Nah, they're coming in for him. And I'll tell you for free, I've seen enough.
How do you know, though, man?
No, I've seen enough from what Anthony's doing to know that in any league that these kids get with more space and less flipping pace on the game, they're going to do well. Garnacho does well in Italy. He does well in Spain. It's just right now, I keep on telling you guys, whether we like it or not, we need those players in from the African Cup of Nations. They're the only man that's dealing with it. When I told you to get flipping Onana in from Everton, Saeed said he wasn't too sure about it.
Yeah, I wasn't. He doesn't start at Villa. I know he's injured now, but he's not been started. He's not even had a good season at Villa. So Kamara's better than him. Tielemans is better than him. So let's be honest.
Kamara was the other guys that we were looking at before he went there.
Kamara was at a massive opportunity missed.
Yeah, Kamara, I was talking about him for a while, man. On a free as well. Free transfer, man. He's a top player. He just gets injured a lot, but other than that, he's a top player. But honestly, bro, for me, you know what I mean? I think Garnacho, I'll be really honest with you, man. Like, he's bro. I I think for me, you know what it is?
Summer,
You know how we made him like the poster boy of Man United, bro?
He goes in the summer.
How
that's,
many guys?
That's what the club does.
Nah,
the
club and the fan base is a big
problem.
problem.
Strong because that's what you pushed, Saeed. That's who's pushed.
Forget what you lot heard. Mason Mount and Luke Shaw stays because we sell Garnacho in the summer. When you hear
Garnacho could be developed to be a decent player.
But when you hear Amorim,
he's only there for a month.
The manager likes Amorim though. He likes a lot of people.
No, when you hear Amorim come out in the presser says we got to sell to make signings, he's just getting us ready for Garnacho's gone because there's no one else we can sell to make those signings.
Kobe.
When he says we got to sell, it's Garnacho because Garnacho allows us to spend like 150 million.
I heard a rumor that Euro double the money. Euro double the money.
Euro double the money? What do you mean?
Like over 100 million they want.
For Euro.
That's what I'm hearing. Yes, in the streets, that's what I'm hearing, Saeed. They're willing to sell. They want double the money.
Nah, man, that ain't happening, bro. Where have you heard that from? It ain't happening.
I've heard it. It's been around Manchester, bro. You keep away from everyone now. You lock yourself in your castle.
Where are you hearing this news story from, man?
You are locking yourselves in this castle. And you're locked away because you're sick of people asking you about United.
Yo, big up everyone from Ransford.
Listen, I'm out in these streets, mate. And
so
people are telling me...
So you're saying you've heard that, you know...
People who've left the football club, I've talked to, and they said they're willing to sell everybody. They said everybody's for sale. And they said
didn't they say, though, that Lenny Euro is untouchable? They said a few players are untouchable.
No, they didn't. They said everybody's for sale. And now somebody said... They asked somebody at the football club, and they were like, "Well, if we could get double his money, double what we paid for, then we'll listen."
Sure, they're saying the fastest got to you, London, man.
Nah, they hasn't. It hasn't. It's just that you don't know people.
You're an armor. That's one. You got the DMs, man.
You don't know. You do not know. They want. I'm telling you. They're telling you everybody's for sale. Everybody's for sale. These guys.
Listen, I hear it, bro.
That's what they're saying.
I hear it. Like, yo, listen. It is what it is, bro. Listen, right now, bro, we ain't got legs to stand on. We got no Europe. We ain't got no nothing. You know, we don't play good football. We ain't got guys. We ain't got a leg to stand on, guys, man. So if it happens, it happens.
Man United, the whole chat's not qualified. Man United fans are not qualified.
We're not qualified, man. We're not qualified, man.
We're not qualified. The chat don't get it. The chat think that we're still up. We're still the same old Man United. We can tell players do this, do that. Brother, we're not qualified.
I spoke to people who recently got sacked. People asking me about the sources. Saeed, please tell them. Manchester's not that.
No, you do that. He does know people in it. Like, guys, he does know. You know what I mean? Nordin's got his people in it. But my thing is that Lenny Euros is going to be one of them.
Why would I just block it out of there? I spoke to someone today, and they literally said to me, Euro, Kobe, Ahmad, all these guys, they want decent money for them because that's the only way they're thinking they're going to bring people in. They said there's no money in the pot. That's what they want to go on. So I've never seen it where a football club, where you don't have money, you're making cuts, you are stripping the football club, and then you're willing to win things. I don't see it, mate. I don't see it. So it's simple. I don't see it. So the only way you do that is sell the assets. And people are interested in Euro. There are people interested in Euro.
I agree.
People interested in Kobe, Ahmad. People are interested in these players. There are.
Yeah. And we're interested in more likes.
The person I spoke to, and I was like, I was even a bit like, Euro. And they were like, they looked at me and went, yeah, Euro, yeah. The rumor is that if they can get double the money, over 100 million plus, they're willing to listen to the offer.
Wow. Listen, I think maybe, you know what? Do you reckon this summer a lot of United fans are going to be shocked by the amount of the amount of fact that we need to raise cash? Like we're gonna maybe sell. Obviously, Garnacho's gonna be one of them. But even bro, the amount of families are gonna cry if Garnacho leaves. You know, it's crazy. You know, Musa. You know, the amount of fans that are gonna cry when Garnacho leaves, saying, "You've sold one of our own. This is a joke. This goes against establishment. This goes against everything we did."
So they'll get over it. They'll get over it because he's foreign at the end of the day. Argentine. They'll get over it. You know how these guys are. They'll hype for a bit. As soon as they give him some new toys in the summer, they'll get over it. I think that's the best time. I think it would have been more detrimental in the winter transfer window because they weren't getting nobody in really. But in the summer, 2 or 3 toys come in, they will get rid of Garnacho. This fan base will forget about it. We're not qualified, Saeed. I'm just going to keep quiet. I'm not ready for a new manager. I'm not ready to sit down and we start talking about, oh, he plays like this and he played like that and he got this. But I'm not involved in all that.
Real talk.
Miss me with all that. I'm not involved.
I'm also not emotionally involved in managers.
Yeah,
I'm not. If you said to me now, you're Amorim out, I said, yeah, cool, say no more. Like,
yeah,
you know, if you said you're Amorim in, cool, whatever. I'm manager. I'm accountable for the football club. If everyone F's up, yeah, I'm on to you. If you mess up, I'm on to you. If the cleaner messes up, I'm on to you. I'm on everyone watch, guys. That's how it should be.
There's a level of accountability. If we have to go another season like this, then so be it. Because the reality is this. You brought this manager in. I need to see him with his players. That's it. Yeah. That's all I know for now, Saeed. Like, I know we're playing bad. I don't agree with it. But I need to see.
Just give me good football, man. For me, it's like give me good football, man.
Yeah, and I think Amorim can do it.
People can rate us as a fan base, you know. Like right now, I'm telling you now, bro. A lot of people don't rate United, you know, because they don't see us play good football, you know.
Facts.
You know what's like real talk, yeah. If we play good football, yeah, like there's a lot of clubs that just get this like Brighton, yeah. They don't win anything, yeah. But people rate them because they play good football. They play entertaining football. They see goals. You see journalists, they don't talk about all these clubs. But you know when they talk about United? Because we play boring football and we lose. Let's be honest.
Well, we can't win with this.
And when we win, yeah, and when we win, yeah, when we win, it's a case of, you know what, man, they scraped it, or how long is it going to last?
I'll be honest with you, Saeed. I'll be honest with you. This media is never going to let up until we win the Prem. And then after that, they're going
to let up. I'm telling you now, if we play good football, they're going to say, yo, did you see what happened at United? Yo, they play so amazing.
They'll say we're Spurs. They're going to say,
bro, trust me. I'm telling you now, if we're seeing that we're getting good football, we're promoting the youth, we're bringing some exciting players in, we're playing a style of football. Okay, cool. We're not going to win the title, yeah. And I'm not saying become an Arsenal. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying if there's a motive and there's an understanding of where you want to go, and there's a point, a lot of people will start to rate us a little bit more. Because we're boring and when we get smacked up here, we don't even compete.
Well, boring. It's the same thing Liverpool done. I think we need to play good football and be in the top.
Liverpool went up. They didn't win the Premier League. They won.
No, but we need to be playing good football side and finishing in the top 4. Playing good football for Man United and outside of the top 4, it will never work. I'm
just saying you have to compete, bro. You have to show us why you are where you're trying to get to.
Because this same media that love Eddie Howe, after one bad season, they were onto Eddie Howe.
I know.
And they love him. They were onto him.
I just feel like for me, it's like, yo, look at like Glasgow for now. Yeah, look at Glasgow, for example. Like they're playing some good football, you know.
It's back. It's back.
Teams, right?
Yo, they took out R9. They took out R9.
Oh yeah, I know, but I know. But my thing is like we can win trophies. Yeah, don't get me wrong. It's brilliant. Winning trophies is amazing. But I always think we win trophies, but there's still an uproar about United. There's still, because you know what it is? There's no good feeling about the club. There's no good feeling that there's nothing. And obviously that comes from idiots on the top, yeah. But there's no feeling of, you know what, we're playing good football.
I'll ask you a question, both of you. Let me ask you the question. If you're the agent of a young, talented footballer, or if you're the young, talented footballer, is Manchester United a destination for you to go to?
Not really, no.
So what are we talking about? Look up to Windy. Windy asked the question. With no European football, who's going to come to? Who's going to come here? Listen, we're going to be mid-table mediocre. We're not going to be until the Glazers and Ineos piss off. We're going to be here. So, are you willing to do something about to getting them out?
And even then, the fact that we've won 2 trophies back to back is one reason that it kind of made people think, maybe they are trying to do something. But now, if we go on 3-4 seasons with no trophies at all, we're just running around in the league like any other club. Bruv, no one ain't going to come to us. Like,
Listen, we're 3 years into a new decade already. We're 3 years into a new decade that people who are now 13 don't remember Manchester United winning the league.
Yeah, that's mad.
You see what I mean? You see what I'm trying to say, though, bro? Like, we're not doing anything, bro. That's our problem right now. We're not doing nothing.
For me, I'm not going to lie to you. If I'm Garnacho's agent, if I'm Kobe's agent, if I'm Euro's agent, if I'm Ahmad's agent, I want these footballers to go to stable football clubs where they can challenge for trophies and play in the Champions League. I'm not going to lie to you.
Yeah, I agree.
I think the ownership needs to back the manager. Have they backed him and said that he's going nowhere? Have we heard from anyone?
No, you haven't. That's what I'm saying. I think low-key, they should come out, say, yo, listen.
Yeah, they need to back him.
I think they should back him, And I know...
Listen, they're cowards. They're cowards.
Because remember, this Jim the Rat was always talking when Ten Hag was here.
Yeah.
Well, you know what they should say? We're already preparing for next season.
Yeah.
They should say we've got a plan. If we go out the Europa League, what's second, London? If we go out the Europa League, and we're getting battered, from pillar to post. I'm not saying do this but you've got to make a decision on, you're already looking to approach the new manager by the end of the season, Or you say, right, we're going to back him. We're already looking to do that. I think for me, having this kind of idea of is he going, is he not going, it's going to be sticky for him, bro. I'll be rolled you. And the next season, because it's a big decision. You're going from a potentially a 3-4-3 to a maybe 4-2-3-1 in the space of a couple of months. You've got to understand where you're going. And right now, I'll be honest with you, I don't know. I don't realize it. I don't see it.
No, they need to back the manager, because if they don't back the manager, and the fan base get this taste of sucking a manager within how many months? 6 months.
No, so we want money. They told us they're broke.
No, but I kid you not, if we sack this manager within 6 months, and the next manager doesn't do well in his first season, we're going to call for his head. It's going to get short and shorter.
I agree.
Because there's no way we get Amorim get rid of him after half a season, and then we give a new guy a summer and a new window, and he does flipping nonsense, and we keep him. No one ain't going to keep him. So people have to understand what they're doing here. Amorim has to stay.
But
if he went though, would you think that listen, we're not
you're good for analogies, They're treating the football club, Ineos and Glazers, like it's a construction site. Cut back on this, cut back on that. Manchester United makes 650 million a year.
Yeah.
Win, lose or draw. Right. Win, lose or draw, shit or not shit. Challenging or not challenging. Winning cups or not winning cups. And they strip the football back to bare bones.
Yeah.
So for me, I hope the agents of all those young players know. Even for Rasmus. If I was Rasmus, I'd be like, get me out of here, man. These fan base are blaming me for this shit football club.
Yeah.
Shit football team.
They give Ghana a 7 rating yesterday, Xerxes a 5. Is that so?
Well, that's a disgrace. Because Ghana decision making was shocking. The amount of runs.
Color thing.
Listen.
Big up to I want Amorim sacked. He's too dissimilar to Eric Ten Hag. And Saeed folks ago ask Amorim to be sacked. You blocked me. Musa, what you doing? Amorim should be sacked now. Give a new manager time because to see players and plan for next season. First and foremost, Troy, I never blocked you. If I blocked you, it would have been one of the mods. So it wasn't me.
No, you're still here, man. Nobody blocked you.
Nobody blocked you.
I'm saying give a new manager time. I'm saying give a new manager what Amorim didn't get.
With Troy, he's always manager out straight away though. He's moving, man. He's moving like that. I wouldn't be surprised me. That's Nedu's burner account. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But now, real talk, guys, man. I'll be real with you. When I look at the games coming up, and when I look at what's going to happen, I think strap in, man. This is going to get ugly. This is going to get ugly, guys. You thought this wasn't going to get ugly, yeah? I'm just going to let you know, yeah, like I said to you, what Man United fixtures are to the end of the season, yeah? Arsenal.
Ugly as it is, mate. Ugly as Saeed. Let me say something to you now. Saeed, it can't get any uglier than what I watched against.
It is. It can. It can get uglier. It can. When you look at this, Real Sociedad, Arsenal, Real Sociedad, Leicester, Forest, Man City, Newcastle, Wolves, Bournemouth, Brentford, West Ham, Chelsea, Aston Villa. It will get a lot uglier. That's all I'm saying.
Saeed, I tune in on Thursday night. Yeah. Come on, Real Sociedad. Do us the favor. Get us out of our misery.
Yeah.
Get us out of our misery.
I'm cheering us on. We need to win the Europa League.
No, we can't.
They're poor, as well.
Real Sociedad. There's some shit football teams in the
Real
Europa League.
Sociedad, man. I've been watching their games, lately.
They had a red card. They had a red card.
But even before the red card, man, they've been losing games, man.
They know all that.
They're not all that, bro. I'm being serious with you, man. They're not all that, man. But if we're gonna lose to them, innit? It's just what it is.
Rasmus is a top goal scorer. Rasmus is gonna come alive.
Stop being negative.
Hey, man, I swear down, bro.
Big up to you, Paul. Paul, big up to you.
Yeah. Listen, man, I don't know, man. But guys, man, we got 1.7K in there, not even 1,000 likes, man.
That's shocking. Man.
Only 551 likes. So I think United are like the like button, man. I'm telling you now. You know, this is our ratio. 1,700 people and only 500 likes. That means there's 1.2K in here just watching us. Imagine that. Man, I'm just watching, praying. We got haters, man. United have got haters in Ineos that don't want to see you shine. And the Glazers, we got haters on this channel, man. So people, hit the like button, man. Support the channel, man. We're here Ramadan. We've not even had our full iftar yet. And we're giving you a stream. You know what I'm saying?
Can I just say, can I just share this? This is what our football club is doing. This is what they're doing. Let me just show you what they're doing. Let me show you what they're doing.
Someone said,
yeah, man. Big up, Budgie. Yeah, man. Hit the like. Let's get to 800 likes, people.
Saeed,
yeah, I know this is crazy. This is wild. I know I've seen this, bro. Can you believe this? The most they did this, you know. They tried to loan out a player while she was at her brother's funeral.
Madness.
This is what we're dealing with right now.
This is who we are.
Madness.
This is
They've reduced the football club to this. They've reduced the football club to this. They've reduced it. This is what they've done. Big up to Khalid from Lassie. Big up to the chief editor. Khalid from Lassie for this. Big up to the chief editor.
Yeah, big up Khalid. Yeah, man. Always, man. Big up Khalid. This is disgusting, man. I couldn't believe it, you know. When I read it, I was like, nah, this is some fake article, man, or something like that. Like, you know what I mean? It's rage baiting, but bro, like, that's just crazy. Yeah, man. That's sad, man. But that's what they do, man.
This is what they've done to reduce the football club to this.
Yeah.
This is what they are. Treating it. This is who they are, people. I don't know if they are.
And her agent come out and said, yeah, we no longer recognize this club. We're gonna leave. It's best we all just leave. You know what I mean? So this is what we're on right now, man. But anyway, listen, people, we're gonna wrap up here. Musa, man, enjoy your iftar and tarawih and whatnot.
Yeah.
You know, man.
Likewise.
We catch up, man. Man, the talk should be interesting on Wednesday. Big up Nuruddin, man. Always love, man. Enjoy yourself. And
when's our game? Thursday,
yeah, 5:45. Yeah.
Cool.
They must say they're gonna spoil your iftar. They said we're gonna spoil your iftar.
Yeah, it's long.
Spoiling the iftar.
That man said we're gonna spoil your iftar, you know.
That's why I'm telling all the Muslim United fans. Calma.
Yeah, calma, yeah.
All right, what's that Muslim United Association, man? They need to start inviting us to iftars. What's going on out there?
I don't know, man. But
to be honest, you know what we got
Islamophobic United fan base, man. I'll be honest with you, man. Bro, the amount of people that are basically talking about the prayer room, yeah. Shout out to the brothers in it, but basically, yeah. Look at this, bro. The newly opened multi-faith prayer room behind Stretford End. Make use of it if you're at match day. A lot of people have pushed for hard for this. And then look, it's got 1 million views and they're saying, why are you going to the prayer room? Why is it only for Muslims only? When in reality, it's not for Muslims only, innit?
That's it. It's for everyone.
You know what I mean? Look, you know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of people who are basically just being Islamophobic in it. And I see there's a lot of them as well, United fans as well, which I was quite disgusted.
United's disgusting fan base at times. We got a disgusting fan base.
Yeah, bro. I couldn't believe it, bro.
Everybody's there. Islamophobic, racist, they're all there, mate.
All there,
you guys saw what that Millwall goalkeeper did to the Palace guy.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy, man. But like I said to you people, it's a multi-faith prayer room. Everyone can use it. It's not only for Muslims only. Everyone can use it.
Multi-faith. There's just people get upset because Muslims pray 5 times, so they use it a lot.
That's what I said. That's all I said online. I said, yo, we use it 5 times a day. That's why. It's not because we want to be in there. We're trying to gatekeep the place. Because we pray 5 times a day. So that's it. You know what I mean? So that's all it is, people, man. So big up to the Muslim Society and the group there doing their thing. But yeah, man, like I said, bro, people, I'll be back tomorrow, man, for a video and then obviously some more streams tomorrow. But enjoy your night, man, people. And yeah, is what it is, man. United in the mud, man. That's all we can say. Every week, we're insane. United are in the mud.
Take care, the mud.